it is.
Bears. This is the Night Owl strategy. Mass Huntress with Priestess of the Moon. Oh yeah. TK, that could be in my favour if he is, because I can take that base, or whoever he decides to TK. It might be me. I don't know. But what I ideally wanted was a map that allowed me to expand fast, so I can really pump Huntresses out. But the only expansions, unless someone TKs and gives up a base, are the ones in the middle that are guarded by lots of very powerful Hydras. So, probably not going to get an expansion, but I'm still going to try to do Priestess of the Moon and Huntress, which can be pretty powerful on a lot of maps which consist of creeps, which maps do tend to do. And this map is no different, because it has a large variety of creeps potentials, but it depends how well my allies do with creeping as well, how much they take, how well my enemies do. They might be 2 versus 1 in me all the time, so I won't get much of a chance. And Huntresses are very good for hit and runs as well. That can give you good experience. Picking off like peasants and stuff is a good way to go. You can always start off with Priestess of the Moon Harass as well. You don't even have to sort of waste her time creeping very slowly. You can just go off and try to pick things off. You're probably not going to kill anything, but you're not going to lose too much doing so. It's not really going to hurt you that much. So, okay. Are these two TKing each other? Brilliant. I wonder if Red was just being sarcastic, and now Orange just wants to TK anyway. Or he's just teaching him a lesson from saying I TK first. Well, I wonder what's going to become of this game. I'm going to carry on recording for the time being, but I'm not expecting much. I'm going to have a weird base. There's going to be lots of little gaps and such. There it goes. Oh, it's yellow that left as well. Oh, that's harsh. I don't think I'm going to continue on with this game. Because if anyone was going to leave, I'd want it to be orange or red. And I really don't fancy controlling yellow. I just don't want to, because I just want to do my thing. And it'd be better if I could just feed yellow at the start and go mass Huntresses. But yeah, red's leaving. Blade Master. Nah, it's over. That was a silly one. But anyway, let's continue. Bears. Dragon Falls. Human, Night Elf, a random versus human, undead, human are random. Huntresses not going to be quite as effective on this map. I'll give them a go and see how it flows. They've got potential for hit and runs, but there's 2 bases right next to each other. Either way, I'm not feeling too fond for this. But and I'm probably going to argue with my well, one of the people on the enemy team have left. Just wondering if I'm going to argue with my human ally about the expansion. Got to be careful. Got to build it quite far away. So I'll build it here, creep this up, and then go for the expansion, if possible. If yellow's even paying attention. At the very least, this could be a practice run. This should fly. Ancient of War is handy because you don't need to build units from it. Only the archer just to help you creep. And then basically just use him all the way. And then whilst he's helping you creep the rest of the map, you're gathering up enough wood to get a Hunter's Hall, so that by the time you probably put the Ancient of War down and you've got an expansion on the way, he's actually ready to actually start building some Huntresses. That's the aim. That's the goal. Whether that plays out, we're yet to see. I'm going to do yellow a favour and send a wisp on the right hand side, just to see if the enemy are up to no good with towers or something like that. Not that I think they would be, but there's a possibility of it, so may as well just be prepared. It's always good to know if we're going to have any unexpected guests.
I stand ready. On your mark. Waiting on you. All too easy.
I'm not going to chance it.
Warriors of the night, assemble! We are poised to strike. Vigilant, create more meaning. We are poised to strike. Trust in my command. We are poised to strike. Your building is complete.
No need to rush this straight off the bat either. Remember that I can't build the expansion yet anyway, so I will be able to soon. So pretty much as soon as I can, I want to be able to try to start it off. This guy's real slow though. If I can get him to that tree, that'd be nice.
I am vigilant.
Yeah, it's pretty much time for an expansion now, so
To strike.
I'm going to start these creeps off.
For the goddess. Leading the way. Trust in my command.
Go for the XC.
I am vigilant. Your building. We are poised to strike.
Seem to have kept their attention, which is nice.
We are poised to strike.
Hunter's Hall soon.
My command.
Mana Stone. Not particularly amazing, but whatever.
Trust
Whatever, basically. Whatever. Can probably cool down on the amount of Wisps healing.
I am vigilant.
Won't really need it. That will save me some mana.
Trust in my command. I am vigilant. Trust in my command.
Keeping on the Wisps. Don't really need that many Wisps, but they can always turn into Ancients of War later on. And that's your lot for this Wisp as well in a moment. He doesn't need to heal
We
anymore.
are poised to strike.
That'll do. Quite nice.
Breeze.
I'm going to get him sat down there. Since I'm going Mass Huntresses, I'm going to get a couple more Hunter's Hall. No, actually, I'll get the tech.
More lumber is
There we go. So we've got a couple of Hunter's Halls on the way. Can't really creep much if I'm honest with you. Not at the moment. Hunter's Hall's about to go down, not quite yet. So this tree is going to be a little bit bored. We'll get another Ancient. So we've got triple Ancients of War. Well, actually, not just yet, because I actually haven't even got gold to build one Huntress, so I suppose I should hold off. Now would be a good time to harass. Can't realistically creep right now, so I'll see. At the very least, I can just stand here with yellow and chill out. I wonder what the enemy are up to. You can't discount them straight away. I prefer the enemies not to leave, but it's not necessarily always the worst thing, because they can be pretty powerful actually. If they feed or know how to play another ally, they could actually make up for him. Because if he's terrible, then you know they could do the world of wonders for their team.
We are poised to strike.
Okay, Huntresses starting to come out. There's one. We'll have another one soon. So I can't really get... Until I can start getting enough gold, I won't be able to triple rax it. But I'll be close to it
Trust in my command.
when we're ready. I'd love to use Lightning Shield, but I don't know whether yellow's gonna... we'll be okay. Huntresses are here now, so that's pretty neat. Scouting, there is an expansion. That's pretty nasty. Again, Ancient of War there as well. May as well.
Leading the way.
See how he likes that.
In position.
I guess we'll go pay him a visit.
Goddess light.
Tech's going off. I could actually hold off on one Huntress and start upgrading, because we know we're going Mass Huntresses. This is going to piss them off.
We have eyes to strike.
Actually, I might go for the Peasants here. They're a free kill.
Speak trust in my command. Standing guard.
Oh, that's a lot of free experience there, so I'm taking that.
Eyes.
This is the guy that left, I think.
In position. We are poised to strike. Eyes. We must act. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. We are poised to strike. Eyes. Trust in my command.
Gonna cancel that, because that's not going to get any further.
Poised to strike.
Tech's complete. I'm going to tech up again. This is so much experience. This Priestess of the Moon is going to get into level 4 stats soon. That guy's still stuck over there. He's looking for an opportunity to get to me, but he can't even take on me, let alone yellow as well. Although his allies are going to be here soon. I'm just looking for things to pick off pretty much at this point. Stormbolt in a second. Just make it harder to kill the Priest of the Moon. Hopefully she can slip out without having to use TP. Probably not now. Is there another Stormbolt? There is. Okay. And more Huntresses, more upgrades. Heal up.
Trust in my command. We are poised.
I'm not too worried about Staff of Preservation because I'm just going mass Huntress here, so it's nothing like special about saving one in particular.
I am vigilant.
Now I can creep and probably go for another expansion just to get ridiculous numbers of Huntresses. So I'm going to get a couple more Ancients of War out, even though it seems a bit silly and overkill, but hey ho.
Standing guard. The goddess agrees.
Level 4 Priestess of the Moon, so she's not to be messed with. Oh, look at that.
Standing guard.
I forgot that was temporary daytime and it's my own fault because I caught it. I cast it there.
Trust in my standing guard.
Get the Priestess of the Moon tanking the Dark Troll if possible. She's going to take the least damage. This is a lot of Huntresses.
Onward.
And it's not even really that many. It's still 41 food at the moment.
We are poised.
I see. I'm on my way.
In position.
If I can get that heal. This is nasty. He definitely needs help, but those towers are up, so this is the best time. We need to help him out. No point wasting that after all of that. So we've got some good range here. Huntresses are doing their work. Towers on the other side. It's pretty powerful stuff. Mountain King will go down quickly enough if he's not being paid attention to. Don't want them. They're going for my Priestess in the Moon, but luckily she got a great item. Was that another Stormbolt he's just about to throw out there? Oh yeah, you just put all that DPS on my Priestess in the Moon, and now she's got most of her health back now. She's soaking up quite a bit of health here. Will you stop fucking trying to go for her? How many more coils you got? Yeah, still got a couple more. I'm gonna back off a little bit
Onward. Upgrade finished.
because you can see they're really determined.
Leading the
Flat out chasing me now.
onward.
Okay, here come the upgrades.
I am vigilant.
Coming round the side as well.
As
I can see blues to the left of me there.
goddess light my we are poised to strike.
That's it.
Trust in my command. Leading the way.
Give me more experience. This Priestess of the Moon hasn't got enough yet.
Trust in my command. I am vigilant.
Keeper of the Grove will go down pretty
Trust
quickly
in my
actually.
command.
Look at the Priestess of the Moon. She's not even got great items. She's just a beast. She has very underrated damage.
In position. Goddess agrees. Onward.
One more should do it, really. Oh, that's a
Leading
good
the
job.
way. I am vigilant. Shadow. Your building as the goddess, we are poised to strike. Standing guard.
Come on. I just want to get one hit.
Onward.
It's going to be 2 hits now.
As I thought. In position.
Don't block the Priestess of the Moon, for God's sake.
Speak your mind. We must act. I am vigilant.
He's quite speedy.
Leading the way.
Why are these upgrades not going off?
We are poised to strike. In position.
He's really quick. He's not even got boosted speed.
I am vigilant.
It's outrunning my Priestess of the Moon.
Trust in my command.
Impressive.
I am vigilant.
Uh-oh.
Trust
Mash
in my
shims.
command.
Okay, I'm not going to get him.
We must act.
I'm going to go check up here instead.
Goddess, light my power. We must act. Your building is. I am vigilant.
Oh, hello,
We are
expansion.
poised to strike. I am vigilant.
Farm that. No expansion taken. Boots of speed.
As I thought.
Piss off the wolves.
Onward.
Take your time. Look around.
Trust in my command.
Hello.
Goddess
There we
agrees.
go.
Research finished.
She's got some stupid items.
Trust in my command.
She could be quite a bit more stronger.
Leading the way. Research finished. Goddess.
Well, this expansion's going down and then I'm basically getting out.
Speak your mind. I am vigilant. We must act. I am vigilant. Your building is. Trust in my command. Standing guard. I walk in shadow. As the gods make it fast. Trust in my command. We must act. We are poised to strike. In position. We are poised to strike. Standing guard.
Well, she's level 5 in a bit.
Trust in my command.
I want clarity pot before I venture off.
The goddess agrees. Onward.
2 of them. Anti-magic pot, I meant. That's the one. Oh, I could go harass green whilst they're going to go harass up there. And red's ready for it. Look at it. All those hippos against potential shims over here as well.
Your building is complete.
It's going to be pretty devastating. 2-0 hunts. Could be better. But I'm working on it.
We must act.
Believe I'm working on it.
As I thought. Standing guard. Your building. Your building is. We must act. Speak your mind. In position. I am vigilant. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. My we are poised to strike. I am.
Oh god, there's shims waiting here. What the hell?
In position. I am vigilant.
I'll just hang here for a moment.
Trust in my command. I am.
This is the calm before the storm.
Your building is complete.
Ah, there they are. They are at the top. It's just a couple of loose shims. That's what I was suspecting, but didn't want to throw my huntresses in there just yet. Oh, wait for all these huntresses to get round.
Trust in my command.
Look at them all funneling into base. Doot, 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 doot. Get into positions, girls, I guess, instead of saying boys. It's girls. Oh, look at that. Get those glaives dancing around. I'm going to get level 6 from this, so they do TP in. I'm going to be quite tempted. You hear that? The militia call. Alright, let's go for this main.
Trust in my command. Research finished. Seek.
I think this might...
Trust in my standing guard.
There's nothing to bounce off from the main. I can go into pretty much upkeep now.
I am vigilant. Trust in my
No resistance at the moment. Pretty cushy.
I am vigilant. Speak your mind. I am we are poised.
Well, unless you want to watch me destroy buildings all day. Enjoy the glaives. There's an old nostalgic feeling about watching these glaives run around. Really is back in the day in 1 vs 1, Night Elf versus Night Elf Mirror was always Priestess of the Moon and Huntresses, at least on the higher levels. That's what you should be doing. And it was just came down to micro. I love those days. That was a lot of fun. It's just you get your Priestess of the Moon, your Huntresses, I'll get my Priestess of the Moon, the Huntresses. We'll meet up and see what happens. And glaives, obviously bouncing the damage means that you can't have weak units sort of pulled back slightly. You have to make sure that they're pulled back to a position where if this Huntress is getting attacked, that's a bad position. If it was this Huntress or this Huntress getting attacked, not such a bad position because the glaive at tier 1 or tier 2 is only going to bounce over to this one, I think. It's along those marks.
Trust in my command.
Jesus. What is going on? Although they do have a player that's left, so I understand that.
Trust in my command. Act vigilant.
I'll leave one Huntress there.
We are poised to strike. We must act.
Yeah. Well, at least I can do Starfall, hopefully. Well, I'm just going to have to do it even when they've all left.
As I thought.
That's a bit of a shame, bit of a pity. Oh, here we go. Can I kick off?
Leading the way.
Wait for it. Okay, here we go.
To strike. Speak your mind.
Priestess of the Moon with all these rifles as well is just very, very powerful.
Trust in my make it fast.
And these Huntresses with 3 damage, 19 to 27 damage plus 7 on top of that. And the Priestess of the Moon plus damage, she's going to have 20 on that. Should almost be like up to the next stage, 30 damage on top. And she's not even got many decent items. She could have like agility or, you know, claws of attack. So I want to give that one more go and see what happens. Hey, it's my favourite map, Death Knell. Not such a bad map for Huntresses, potentially. Quite a lot of assassinations to be had here. I'm going to take the left expansion. I want no, you know, no interruptions, really. Oh, what's it with people leaving games, honest to God? Trying to get one game where people don't. It will happen. I reckon I can get away with a ancient here. Surely. It's tense. No interruptions yet. That's not even too far away from this expansion, so that's pretty good. Alrighty. Where are you going, Mr. Wisp? There you are. Human. Night elf, night elf. We haven't got much variety, but I think we'll be okay. It's all about the Huntresses and the overwhelming power that they provide. I could always do a scout. It's always good to know at least the layout of the enemy bases, if there's human bases, because humans are a top priority target for Huntresses, because they just basically slice through peasants and militia. And I can creep this spot right afterwards as well, potentially. It's not going to be that comfortable with just an ancient, but it's doable. And thus I shall do it. Come on. Get in there before the Blade Master comes out. So someone is playing him. I'm sure they're going to regret that soon. Partly expecting the Blade Master to pay a visit to my base then.
Trust in my command. I am vigilant. The gods
Here we go. Alright, let's take out the mud golems.
Moonstruck. Create more moons. We must act.
We don't like mud golems.
We are poised to strike. Your building is complete.
And then we're going to want our tech. Oh, it's undead. Huntresses can actually be potentially very good in an undead base if the undead isn't, you know, got lots of fiends sitting in it and waiting for you, pretty much. Otherwise, if you can get in there sort of like unheard of almost, then yeah, it could be potential. Good potential there. This Ancient's actually doing a pretty good job here. I don't even have to heal him too heavily. Not the greatest item.
We must act. Trust in my command. We are
And he's
poised to
absorbing
strike.
all of these poison arrows, which is nice.
We must act. Your building is complete. We are poised to
Time of
strike.
experience. Oh, now you're spoiling me. I'm actually going to eat my way through these trees. It'll be quicker.
We must act.
It'll be just as quick, pretty much.
We are poised to strike.
I might just tech first before I put down the Hunter's Hall,
Vigilant.
Waiting on you.
which will be now. Get that tech going.
Trust
I could also get mercs here, but I'll just save all my resources for the Huntresses.
Trust in my command.
He even knows to go in that mod golem. He's like, yeah, that's my next target.
We must act.
Definitely. Okay. Now we can get Hunter's Hall.
We are poised to strike. I am vigilant. Onward.
Oh, I don't want to drag him further.
Leading
I'll bring him
the
this way. There we go.
We are poised to strike. Trust in my command.
Yeah, not too bad. Alright, let's get some serious Ancient of War action going down now.
We are poised to strike.
We're going to go heavy on the Ancients,
We must act.
because this has gone pretty smooth so far.
We must act. I am vigilant. We are poised to strike.
I'm not sure if we can do this one.
We must
On
act.
your mark.
We are poised to strike.
Waiting on
We
you.
must act.
Shredder is tempting.
I am vigilant.
I might just try to get in there and get out. Although it's pretty nasty, purge and slow.
Waiting on
We are poised to strike.
Trying to get a shredder.
Your bill must act.
But it would do me a good favour in the long run. Screw it, let's give this a go.
For the goddess.
you. On your mark.
Crap, did do slow on that. But the Archer, Priestess of the Moon can tank for a little while. There's the Purge, slow him down a little bit. Oh, he's going for this. Screw it, we can creep this now if Teal wants to come along for the ride.
I am vigilant. Trust in my command. Your building is
And obviously we don't want my Goblin Shredder to die.
your building is complete.
That's a lot of Huntress Halls. Did I get a tech going? Because it doesn't look like... Oh, it was
Trust in my
going.
command.
It's just kind of slow.
As
I'll
I
take that then.
We must upgrade finish.
Tech up again. Huntresses are waiting.
Your building.
Expansions ready. Upgrades on the go.
We are poised to strike.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I heard something. I was like, shit, what's coming my way?
We must act.
So far so good. Pretty quiet.
I am vigilant.
May as well have a little sneak. See if anyone's getting a sneaky expansion. And then I'm going to like quadruple hunts this soon. Doesn't look like it. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Not taken though.
We are poised to strike.
Alright, so 200, 800, so I can start smashing the hunts in now. Yes, OCD complete.
As I
Hitting all those hunts.
we must act.
Meanwhile, I'll just have a little browse around.
We must act.
See what's going on.
Vigilant.
No expansions, no creeping, no. Hello.
Leading the way.
That was just on the outskirts enough that I didn't actually get hit by a stormbar or slow.
Research finished. Onward.
I don't think I've really done that before.
Goddess life.
One thing that is going to slow me down now are Moonwell requirements. So let's get all of those out the way.
Strike.
Still no expansion here. So there's a possibility they're over here and creeping the right hand side.
I
I'm going to get my huntresses to just hide here.
am vigilant.
And then I'm going to come back probably.
I am vigilant.
It's crept, but
The goddess
not
agrees.
there. Zeppelin would be pretty good.
Trust in my command. Create more moons. I am vigilant on you.
Zeppelin plus Huntress sort of harass. Could be potentially very effective. So I'll get ready for some of that.
Goddess
Tech
life.
should be
Your
complete
building.
soon as well.
Research finished. Your building is complete.
More upgrades. Tier 3, Huntress, Moonglaive.
Finished.
Oh. That's what you're doing with him. That's not a terrible thing. Oh my god. I'm going to lose my fucking... Those bats were coming down, man.
Make it fast.
I'm totally scared of that guy. And he's not even there. Oh, that's going to make this a bit nasty.
We must make it fast. I walk in shadow.
Just keep an eye. I will probably end up landing my huntresses
Are you threatening me?
over here anyway. And then I've got a TP, so we'll see what we can get away with whilst he's not paying too much attention. Look at all these towers over here, and I just sneak in the back of the base here.
We must in position. We are poised to strike.
That's how it's done.
Trust in my command. Leading
I
the
can't even really risk getting into that Zeppelin. Shall I risk it? Shall I risk it? Shall I take the risk? Well, there's webs there as well, so
We must act
we don't know how that's going to go down.
as I
Are you threatening me?
research finished.
Has he got web? He doesn't. Oh, he does! It just sort of went off there at the last moment. Okay, okay. Oh my... What? It was here! It's always worth a risk, regardless of what happens, just out of curiosity. The Zeppelin went down here. It actually got webbed onto the ground. But for whatever reason, the computer took it as though it was pathed over water. And then that means that everything inside dies, rather than, because it's technically above land or close enough to land, the units should at least sort of spread there. I know they have enemy units, but my units, maybe that's because the enemy units were so compacted there was nowhere for my huntresses to go. So it could have just been one of those super rare occasions where everything was just the perfect condition for that to sort of absolutely work. Anyway, that's fine. I don't mind too much because it just gives me time to chill, sit back, mass some hunts, and then go ahead. Probably on Yellow's base, who's getting a lot of towers and frostworms. Oh god. These huntresses might end up costing me the game. But hey ho, I'm not exactly here to win it. Just get some fission. Red could do with some wood. Not that much though. I'll be cheeky and ask for some gold, just for the potential. Ah. Griffins as well. A lot of air. I'm telling you, I don't know, or I haven't played many games where huntresses are effective against air. They're all up there as well, so this isn't very good for me. I'm not going to get much harass done.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Whoa, who are they going to go for? It's tense. As long as these guys are aware, because I don't want to TP in and just suicide. Oh my god, so many towers. So few units. They haven't attacked yet. Oh, here they come. This is it. Come on, huntresses, don't fail me now. Get in there. TP now. You've had more than enough time to react. More than enough time. If no one TPs, what is going on, guys? What is going on? Oh, thank God Blue's there at least. So, I don't know what the other two guys are smoking, but yeah. We have got a shitload of hunts though, and they're doing a fairly good job. And they're still going. Right amongst all the fiends, DPS and that, but we can't do much against the griffins. I'm taking a fair bit of hit from these griffins. You can see they're going on my Priestess of the Moon. Try to avoid that. Well, that was the slowest TP I've ever seen. Okay, it never even went off. We have forced them back though, so we still managed to do it. Despite the excellent help from my allies. It's just me and Blue. I think he deserves a good job for that. Ah, still got quite a few huntresses left for the deeps.
Leading the way. Research my map.
What is he doing?
Standing guard. Speak your mind. I shall not answer strikes.
Should get some clarity. I can't. Yes, I can. Because he has some. And I keep calling them clarity pots, but they're not. They're anti-magic potions, but Priestess of the Moon is getting close to that starfall point.
Research
I don't
finished.
think there's many more moon wells to steal from. So Huntresses are pretty healed up though, not too shabby.
Our sacred
Yeah, that'll do.
grove is being desecrated.
Yeah, all it has to be is a couple of bats, and that's my base pretty much taken care of. I don't care too much. I don't want to build archers because it goes against my strategies. People are like, oh, why don't you just adapt your strategy? No, because that's not the point. I could adapt my strategy. I could win easily if I adapted my strategy in the first frickin' place. It wouldn't be a challenge then. The whole point is to see it through properly. But a lot of people don't seem to comprehend that.
We must act. Speak your mind. We are poised to strike.
Still, Huntresses aren't going to be that good against mass frostworms. I'll give Blue some resources so he can get the anti-air.
Make it fast. In position.
Stay hidden.
We are poised to
He
strike.
doesn't know yet. Level 6 Death Knight.
In position.
Yeah, he's got his attention now. I'm going to sneak around here with the archers. The Huntresses.
Shall not fear.
Try to do some damage to those ghouls, which are going to be nasty.
Standing guard.
Against the archers, anyway.
Building is my race. I rest in the shadow.
Yeah.
In position.
Go for my Huntresses by all means. They're like the tanks here. Got one wisp now, too many. There we go.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Oh, goody. That's a lot more. That's a lot more bats. I still can't get
We must act.
archers though. It goes against my moral code.
Trust in my command. I am sworn to avenge.
I'm on my own here though, so this isn't so good.
We must act.
Standing guard.
Strike.
Fear the night.
Ha. Trust in my command.
Oh, have you got a TP?
I am sworn.
Can barely click on him. I guess he hasn't, because he's not getting back.
Make it
I guess that answers my question. That one archer fended off those bats, did she? Pretty much because he felt forced to get back to react to something else that's going on over here, maybe? Oh, all those gyros following. Jesus. I wouldn't do that. Should be time for a
trust in my command.
Starfall soon. Level 7 Demon Hunter. Very nice. I'm kind of watching for when he moves those gyros. Watch these bats on these gyros. They actually, a lot of those bats got killed before they even reached there, so they didn't get to do what they had to do. Anyway, time for Starfall. Chuck that in there. I'm not even going to use my anti-magic thing, which I should have done, because I clicked it and then realised that the Mountain King is still there. So my best bet is to try and block him from... No, he's going to do his Stormbite in a second. No! I was like, oh, I don't need it, because there's no Death Knight around or anything like that. GG. I think we're okay, though. Yeah, I think... Oh, everyone's joining the party now. I wonder if I can see invisible with these sentinels. If he goes invisible, I guess we're never going to find out.
I am sworn.
Oh, can see invisible units. Well, just read the tooltip and maybe that'll answer your question. Oh, hello, Mountain King. How we doing?
Leading the
Alright? Yeah, we're alright.
We are poised.
Back to mass huntresses then, I guess.
I am vigilant.
Yeah. Rah.
We are poised.
So who's left? Just AFK bot. Well, that's not good. I didn't see much of Orange. Did he unsummon his base? Was he the guy that left? No, it was Google. Because it feels like whoever was here unsummoned their base and...
We are
I don't know. No, they must have built enough because it's expanded out here, the creep. They just got killed, basically. A lot of gyros.
We are
Huh.
poised to strike.
Alright.
Onward.
Well, there's not much left to kill, but like I say, I don't need to win, so there you go. GG. Alright, thank you for watching. This has been Witty, or Bears. Please subscribe, like and comment, and thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.